best.
Paula Sladewski wasn't just beautiful.
When Paula walked in a room, heads would turn.
The death of 26-year-old Paula Sladewski still haunts North Miami Police Commander Michael Gaudio after 13 years as a detective.
It's the one that I didn't solve when I was in the Detective Bureau. It's the one that I didn't be able to give the family a type of closure, you know.
Paula auditioned for Playboy, and although she never appeared in the magazine, she was featured in a Playboy video.
Just like a chicken casino, take your bank before I pay you out. I promise this promise. Check this hand, cause I'm mom.
And Patsy was horrified to learn that Paula was also working as an exotic dancer in California's strip club. Kevin had seemed genuinely distraught when Paula first went missing.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel here. It's Lavender here. So let's get started into this true crime case. Today I am doing the true crime case, the murder of Paula Zawinski, the Barbie girl baddie, the unsolved murder story of her. So let's get started into this video. So yeah, she was actually featured in a number, this true crime case has been featured in a number of media and TV. It's been featured in True Crime Daily on YouTube. I think it was also in Investigation Discovery and maybe the Oxygen Channel, I'm not really sure. So yeah, so let's get into the story of this true crime case. So yeah, so 26-year-old Paula Zawinski was making big plans in her life. She was going places. She doted on her two Yorkies, her two dogs, Taz and Bella. She also loved to collect Barbie dolls. For Christmas, her own parents and family gave her dolls to add to the growing collection of more than 100 Barbie dolls. After several attempts at a modeling career leading to some success, she wanted to get back into the game. Modeling was her dream and that was her goal. She appeared in the 2003 video Playboy, The Ultimate Playmate Search. She later became a stripper and dancer at a strip club. She hoped to start moving on her plan again to model and go big and go home after she returned from her New Year's Eve trip, but unfortunately, Paula would never live to make it back or live her dream. She dated a man named Kevin. The couple had a tumultuous relationship with domestic violence kinda on both sides. According to her parents, on separate occasions, each was arrested for violently attacking the other. However, they would always forgive each other and come back together each time. It was said that they were in love. In the summer of 2009, according to court records from California, Paula was arrested for attacking Kevin with a deadly weapon. Her stepfather said she smashed a bottle over her boyfriend's head. She was arrested, but the charges were later dropped. Along with her boyfriend Kevin, Paula flew to Miami, Florida to see Lady Gaga's New Year's Eve concert, the Monster Ball tour, as Lady Gaga was a huge pop star back in the early 2010s era, in which the couple planned to spend a few days on the South Beach of Florida before heading home. They'd had their problems in the past, but somehow the couple had always found their way through it. The concert went well and things were moving smoothly until the morning of January 3rd, 2010. The Michigan couple celebrated 2010 by dancing to Mother Monster at the Fontainebleau. They spent the rest of the weekend going out to clubs and bars. They would be going to clubs, club hopping or whatever. They went to the Space Club in the early hours of January 3rd, 2010, a Sunday. After the few hours of drinking and dancing, they both got really, really super drunk, especially Paula. Kevin tried to get Paula to leave with him, but she wanted to stay, and Kevin reportedly got kicked out of the club by the bouncer. Shortly after, the couple got in a slight fight again, and the bouncer kicked her out. He later just took a cab and went back to their hotel in Miami Beach, and she stayed behind in the area where she was at. Paula, shortly after, was engaged in a conversation by a random man and disappeared. Grainy camera footage shows Paula leaving the club around 7:20 a.m. Some reports say she left with an unknown man, while others say that a man followed her out to the club or outside on the sidewalk and approached her outside. North Miami police say no other cameras captured where she went. Kevin just thought she would show up to the hotel later after their fight that night, and when Kevin awoke, and still had not found Paula. She was still not there and she was missing. He began trying to find her and search for her. He spoke to police and even hired a private investigator. Police didn't seem overly concerned because it had only been like a few hours, not that long. And he gave a description on what she was wearing. Kevin called the hospitals and police stations but couldn't find his girlfriend, Paula. He told police that she was last seen wearing a blue short dress and a black 6-inch stripper heels. That same Sunday, a few hours before the missing persons report was made, a man spotted a fire in a dumpster in a street. The body, and what they found was a body. It was burned beyond recognition, that they could only use dental identification to know who it was. All they knew is that she had blonde hair. You know, the body was later identified through dental records again, and it was 26-year-old Paula. Police do not know how she was killed, but they do believe that she was dead before being set on fire in the dumpster. Her boyfriend was the first suspect. They looked into him, but he was later cleared. You know, when they released a sketch of a possible suspect, her boyfriend Kevin thought it could be one of the bouncers because it looked really similar to one of the bouncers from the clubs. But Space, the club, issued a statement at the time saying the person seen, you know, that Kevin thought he saw, that wasn't an employee at the club. And the employees at the club said that they saw a man talking to Paula, walk up to her on the street, on the sidewalk, and walked away with her. I don't know if this is even true. I mean, people can say anything, you know, it doesn't make it true, who knows. Police later questioned, you know, her boyfriend again, club employees, witnesses on the street, and the person who reported the fire. Everyone was cleared. Paula did not have a cell phone at the time because her boyfriend reportedly kept her phone when he left the club and was kicked out of the club and went back to the hotel. Again, there's no cameras. The more investigation, you know, crime investigation into this says that the crime scene investigation on the scene suggests that the killer, whoever murdered her, knew the area, maybe lived there or worked nearby or just knew the area in general. Paula's sister also traveled to South Florida a few times to raise awareness about her sister's murder case and how it's unsolved and asked for the public's help. As of 2021, this case has yet to be solved. To this day, in the year 2021, it remains unsolved. So yeah, if you like this video, don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe. Bye guys, see you next video.